Welcome back to my travel challenge, guys. We are on day 6. If you haven't already, check out the other videos. They're really important to get you on that dream vacation and make you have the most out of your vacation. So today I am talking about some of the mistakes that are made and some of the things you need to make sure you don't forget about when you are traveling. I know a lot of you kind of had anxiety when you go to like a different country or something, like how are you getting from the airport to the resort, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can go ahead and book your transport from the airport to the resort or the hotel before you even land. So a lot of times you can actually do this through the hotel itself. The hotel will have a shuttle that will pick you up from the airport in a lot of cities, in a lot of countries. For example, if you're going to Mexico, there's something like Cancun shuttle. And guys, when you go through customs, it takes forever. So you're gonna have so much anxiety when you get off that plane and you see the line. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, the guy that's waiting for me, he's not gonna wait for me. Guys, something like Cancun shuttle, they have guys waiting in the airport. You literally go, you see the floral shirt that they're wearing, and they just call the next taxi driver. They know how it is, guys. Like, these countries know exactly the process. They are not worried about you catching your taxi. You shouldn't be worried about yourself catching the taxi. It's not like just one guy waiting for you. These are big companies with a number of people working for them. They literally just like hire the next person. Or same with the hotel. They have hourly shuttles that come. So the hotel has somebody there as a representative who is waiting for people to get off the plane, and then they coordinate them with the different shuttles. So don't worry about that anxiety. Let it all out. Let it all out. And if you go to somewhere big like New York City or something like that, there's Ubers at the airport. There's taxis at the airport. There's plenty of ways to get you to the airport to the hotel. So it's really up to you just how much money you want to spend. They even have like $10 shuttles, $15 shuttles. So don't let transport stress you out. There's ways around it. Just do your research before you get there, and that will help you a lot with your anxiety. The second thing that I have talked about throughout the challenge, but now's the day to actually do it, is what do you actually want to do while you're on vacation? So if you're going to Mexico, that's probably like a once in a lifetime thing possibly for you. So what is it about Mexico that you really want to see? Maybe you really want to eat like a fresh tamale, or you want to see like Chichen Itza, which is one of the wonders of the world. I actually saw it. I'll leave the video here. But what is it that you really want to do? Because you want to book that and make sure you actually do that while you're there. Otherwise, you're going to get back from vacation. You're going to be like, oh, I just regret that I never went and saw that, because that was the main reason I wanted to go there. So make sure you actually do schedule stuff like that in, because a lot of times if you're trying to do it last minute, it's just not going to work out. Maybe you really wanted to see that Broadway play, but you never bought a ticket, and there's no tickets available. It's only so many days of the week, and you're not there those days that the play is performing. Like, you need to do some research. You can't just like show up somewhere and expect things to magically happen. That being said, the third thing is don't overbook your trip, because you do want to relax. Like, at the end of the day, this is a vacation. You're escaping from the real world. You're in this magical new world. You have all the time in the world to do whatever you want. So sometimes you get a little lazy, or you just get a little too comfortable. You want to make sure you don't get too lazy or too comfortable, but you do want to relax. Like, yes, you went to Mexico. The weather is amazing. The water is amazing. The food is so good. Enjoy it. Like, why do you need to rush through things? Like, maybe you want to sit at the all-inclusive and eat for 3 hours. Go for it. Nobody's stopping you. You can eat as much as you want. It's all-inclusive. Or you want to try one of every drink. You don't have to finish the drink, guys. Like, it's all-inclusive. You can just try it. Not for me. Put it aside. Or you love it, but you don't want to finish it. You don't have to finish it. And again, it's all inclusive. They can make it whatever size you want. You don't have to get like the big tall one every time you order something. You can ask for them to modify it. Know that you don't have to like overindulge in everything. You don't have to overbook everything. You don't have to see every single thing there is to do in New York City in one day. Like, just plan it out a little bit, but also make sure you relax and you actually enjoy it, and you get to know the people, you get to know the culture of the place that you are, because every city has its own culture, it has its own people. Like, make sure you enjoy that and really get the essence of the community that you're surrounded in. Take the time to talk to other people that are sitting next to you at the bar or at the pool and see what they're from, what's their story. Like, you know, get to know people. Vacation is amazing. When do you ever have the opportunity to meet so many people from all over the world, except for when you're in vacation in cities like Vegas or New York or all-inclusives, where it attracts people from all over the world. So enjoy it. Like, go up to that person from India and be like, what are you drinking today? What What kind of stuff do you like at the resort? You know, go up to that person from Germany who is speaking in German, but maybe they know English too. Who knows? You don't know until you ask them. And we have Google Translate, so go out and get to know people. Enjoy yourself. Sure, it's fine to kind of keep to yourself and do things. We get kind of self-involved and it's like, oh, our little bubble and we just live in it. Like maybe you're on your honeymoon or something and you just want like couple time. Trust me when I say if you're spending like 24/7 with the same person over and over again, you might drive yourselves a little bit crazy because you're gonna be hungry, the other person's gonna be tired. You know, like a lot of times your timing doesn't work, but having like a social network around kind of helps even it out and you don't even notice these things. So you're not going to get into like silly little arguments or anything because you're kind of balancing your time around and it's not just you two together all the time talking about the same things every day. There's nothing wrong with that. If you do want to do that, that's fine. It's up to you. But I'm just saying like tensions run high when you're on vacation, especially when you're fresh off the plane and you guys are like stressed out from traveling. It's nice to just kind of open up and get to know other people too. Last thing I wanted to talk about is make sure you take advantage of all the things that are available at your leisure. So if you are in something like an all-inclusive, do a little research beforehand. Usually every all-inclusive has a schedule of events, right? So if you go to an all-inclusive and it's your first time in an all-inclusive and you're just walking around like whatever I land upon is just what we'll do. You don't know that on the other side of the resort, they're doing dance lessons. That would be fun. Maybe you're in Mexico, maybe you're in Dominican Republic. Wouldn't you want to learn how to dance or watch other people dance? Or maybe out on the beach, they're doing sand volleyball and all these other games, but you're eating lunch right now and you didn't even know that that was the thing going on. All-inclusives usually kind of give you an idea of what's going on. They'll like announce it by the pool or like have different signs everywhere. But I'm just saying, if you don't know what's going on, you're not going to stumble upon it. Like we all like to think that things magically happen, but the reality is it doesn't happen. Like when we were in Mexico, for example, we had just landed, we had just checked into our room, we literally just went and sat at the pool and we had just gone like this. And then somebody came up to us and was like, there's a tequila tasting if you guys want to go. And we were like, ugh. We were like, well, maybe we'll do it tomorrow because we just got off the plane. They're like, oh, it's only once a week. So if we wouldn't have gone and done that, I never would have learned about creme de tequila or creme de tequila, this thing. I never would have known that existed unless I went to that tequila tasting. And it was just like, oh, it's only this day of the week, so we should just go because otherwise we'll miss out on this cool experience. I think I'm overly excited in this video. I hope it's not scaring you guys away because it's like day 6. You're like, okay, I'm tired of you talking already. I get it. But I just don't want you guys to make any mistakes on vacation. Check out this video next because it kind of goes over some of the mistakes that people make while they're on vacation. And another thing I want you guys to check out is to check out this video. It's what to do before you leave for vacation. You know, like unplugging lights and putting timers on and making sure you clean out your fridge and stuff like this. Because a lot of times you'll come home from vacation, you'll be like, ugh. This is like a hard crash back into reality. So check those out. At this point, you guys are probably so tired of hearing me talking already, but it's the last day of the challenge. You've done great. I have so many more videos for you guys to check out. So see this playlist for anything you need to know about travel, and I'll see you there. Otherwise, good job, and I can't wait to hear all about your vacation once you come back. Remember to come back. Let me know in the comments which tips helped you the most. Happy vacationing, and don't forget to take pictures and tell me all about it. All right, guys, see you when I see you.